welcome to the channel today. Alright, today we're going to be playing FiveM, GTA 5M, and we're going to be playing on the server called Code 94. Now, I do have some sad news along with this video. This server apparently has been on for a few years now, and I just didn't know about it till 2 days ago. This is day 3 of me playing on this server, and I found out yesterday that, due to all the Rockstar commotion with FiveM and all this stuff and the copyrights and stuff for the real life brands of the cars, all that issue, they're having to shut down this server because of that. And so it's getting ridiculous. So a little bit on that. All the FiveM servers are going to be pushed to get rid of the real life branding of the cars. So they're either going to have to remove these cars and put, the GTA only cars, like your regular GTA cars. They'll be able to mod and do stuff like this, but they'll have GTA only cars, which I don't know about you, but for me, I got into FiveM servers because I wanted to have the real life thing. So cars like this GT5, well, this is GT Super Snake. It's Mustang Super Snake, but I wanted to have real life cars like these, and so I'm pretty sad that they're getting rid of it. But if they're getting rid of it on March, this server's shutting down March 17th, so we got 9 days till the server shuts down. So when this video comes out, you guys are more than welcome to check the server out and all that kind of stuff, and get a taste of it before it shuts down. Those of you who've never played these kinds of servers. So this is more of a car scene roleplay. It's not really a roleplay server. It's just more of a car scene server. I'm gonna put this car meet on the map. It's at 684. I do play. So this is a PC game, but I do play on the controller as far as like when I move my character and when I drive the cars. I play on a controller. I play on an Xbox controller. But as far as the other keys, obviously I'll have to use the keyboard for that. So I've got a bunch of these cars. I mean, one of my favorite ones, other than that Super Snake, it's got to be this quad exhaust Corvette. I mean, it's just an amazing car. And there's so many cool things you can do. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to start a car from scratch. You have to put these cars in the garage or they won't save. So I'm going to spawn in a car. And I'm probably going to do a Subaru because I haven't made a Subaru yet. So I really like them. So I'm going to make a Subaru here. Probably, I don't know what this is. I used to have one of these when I was younger. But, alright, we'll do that. Oof, this one's nice. We're just gonna go here, STI 22 beat. That one's good. I like that one. That's nice. Nice classic there. Oh, alright, so we have to wait for it to load in sometimes. Nice little old schooler. Oh yeah, this is nice, clean. So I want to do new body, so like this. Alright, so we're gonna go with that. And so here you have to save the vehicle plate, and it has to be a unique plate or else it won't let you save it as your own. So you can either delete one letter and change it, or you can just do like me, just do whatever. I just do Ruthless for my name, and then WRXSTI. I'll just put WXST and we'll go from there. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna change this here. There you go. I'm sure nobody has that plate, but it's pretty much kind of how you do it. You can change the spoiler. You can do whatever you want to the cars. I'm honestly just gonna keep this. And then for front bumper, let's see what we got. I like this one. Pretty cool. Oh, that's kind of crazy. So it was at 8. Probably do that one. Same thing back here. Let me see with 9 if it matches the one I got. Yep. Skirt. I say this one matches. See, now that one with the back bumper, I don't think it. So the back bumper is kind of like offset. I don't like that. So we're gonna find out what other one works for it. That works a lot better. So I'm gonna go there, and then for the front bumper, I'll do that. I'll just match it. There you go, and then I'll do the same thing for that one. Alright, for exhaust, I'll just do this regular quad tip here. I'm not gonna do nothing crazy. For the hood, got a lot of hoods. Carbon fiber lips. They got all kinds of hoods here. That's kind of cool. So I like this one. I also like that one. I'm probably just gonna do a regular carbon fiber. Call it a day, or nah, I'll just leave it like that. Leave the stock hood. I'm not messing with it. Oh, there we go. Oh, so we can go back to 9, and then for the left wing, we'll just pick the app matches perfectly. That's 4, 4. There we go. So now we have a wide body, and that matches perfectly. Awesome. Roof, you can change it. I'm just gonna leave the roof stock. Engine 5, brakes 4, transmission. The horn, I just leave the truck. Suspension 5, armor, front wheels. So now here's where it gets crazy. So these front wheels, you can go, I mean, with just about any kind of. I'm gonna do that. I really like these, but you can go with like these aftermarket, real life branded wheels. Actually, this one's kind of cool too. I like this. This is good here. I mean, I can keep going. They got 236 wheels to choose from, so pretty much choose whatever I want. These are good too, to be honest. Those are good. I'm gonna just choose the deep dish ones. We'll go from there. Vanity plate. Oh, you can change the plate. I don't want one, so I'm just leave it like that. Trunk, I could do that. 5 here. I don't need a wing if it's gonna have this wing on the back, so I'll probably just do this small one here. Arch covers. Gotcha. Why would you have to hit my car, buddy? Aerials. I don't know what that is, so I'm just gonna leave it. Trim, either. I'm just gonna leave it. Leave it. Wheel type. I'm gonna leave all that. I'm gonna do the headlights. I won't change the headlight color yet. You know, turbo, bulletproof tires. I don't really need anything else. So I'll back out of that. And I'll do this. Yo, look at this, my buddy, I think. What's up, man? Yo, what's going on, brother? I'll be in there in a second. I'm just changing this color really quick.
Yeah, no stress, bro.
Alright, brother.
I'm fucking butthurt. This shit is closing. I ain't gonna lie to
I
you.
know, me too, man. I was just talking about that. Sad how it's got to go away like this, but
God.
can't really do much about it at this moment. So I'm kind of just bummed out. We all are.
Yeah,
Were you on last night?
nah, I fucking passed out last night.
Somebody was. I'm gonna move out. I can't see the color in the sun. Somebody was I thought they thought it was a good idea to just drop like these prop planes. Alright, this I wasn't even talking to him. He just threw it off. Okay, buddy. Alright. I'm gonna leave this blue here. I love this blue. And he'll just keep drifting around. So I'll do that. Secondary color. I'm not changing the secondary color. Not gonna do anything with that. Underglow, I'll do all of it, and I'll probably just leave it blue. Yeah, I'll just make it blue. Not this electric blue. You know what? Nah, regular blue's fine. So we'll go back there. Come here. Liveries. It has some. That's kind of cool right there. I like that. I like this as well. But I also just like this regular one here. So I'm gonna leave that on. Vehicle extras, there is none. I've already set the license plate, yellow on black. Engine always on so that when I get out of the car the lights can stay on. Show vehicle health. And so God mode and all that stuff I want to say is already on. Repair, keep clean, wash. So now we'll go here and I'll save it. And I'll just save it like, there we go. I'll just leave it as that. And then I'll come here and I'll make it my personal vehicle so that I can lock it and open the hood and that kind of stuff in a little second here. I'm actually thinking of just changing the wheels. So let's go do that because I like these wheels, but I also want to be able to change the color. So I think I can change the color of these. Yeah, there we go. So I'm probably honestly wanting to do maybe like a Volt yellow. Maybe like a highlighter yellow or something. So all the colors are gonna be darker. That's kinda weird. Yeah, all the colors are going to be darker. Alright, so that's fine. We'll leave it at that. Maybe try different wheels. Let me see here. See how that goes, boys. BMW rims. Mercedes rims. I mean, there's thousands. As you can see, there's 236 wheels to choose from. So, oh, I like these. I love these. So the Subaru I used to have IRL, I had Roto Grids, but these look just as good as those. Let me see if we can change the wheel color. That's a lot better. Still can't go the lime green I want it to go, but we're just gonna leave it at that. I think I have to go all the way to the edge. Right there, lime green. That's not gonna work. I can do a bronze though. We can try bronze, maybe. Maybe have to do a light, like a light brown or something. This wood bench brown here, maybe. I'll just go with that. Alright, so we'll do that. I'll have to resave it now because I changed the rims. Alright. STI. Wide body. Alright, cool. Boom. I'm not going to go too crazy with it. Still making my personal vehicle again. And then now we have to go inside because it's kind of getting dark out here. Somebody's got another Mustang. Somebody's got a BMW in there. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to put it here. Now I'm going to stand here. I'll probably come up front like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this H button here. And then I'm going to hit shift. And I'll click on all the wheels till they're highlighted. So then what I'll do then is I'll be able to look at the wheels from here on this side, this angle of the car. And I'll be able to do the offset. So I'm looking at like, that's a lot. Every car is different. So I'll do 50 on here because I'm going to put some camber. Probably like a negative 2.2 is good. I don't want to go too crazy on the camber. And then we're probably going to do, instead of a 51, we're going to do maybe like a 50, 57? We'll do a 57 so the wheels don't look crazy. You know what? I'll probably go up to 58. That looks good right there. That doesn't look crazy. 60. 60 is fine. Alright, we're going to do that. We're going to save it. We're going to hit escape. We're good. So now, you can hold the G menu, go to the little mechanic here, or not. So I have to make it my personal vehicle. You know what? I have to put the car in the garage actually and save it as my own. There you go. So once you know it saves, then you know that the plate that you put for it worked. If you try to save it and it says you don't own this vehicle, that's because someone else has that same plate and you need to change it or it won't let you save it. I'm gonna change the lights headlight color to blue just so it can look kind of cool. Here we go. So we'll back it up, go there. Somebody's got a tow truck. Oh my goodness. Somebody decided. So you don't have to roleplay in the server, you can just play. But some people do their own roleplays and it's fine. All this smoke, it's called drip smoke. I don't like it, so I go usually and I turn it off. I can go to my airbag remote and I can look at the car. I can up it or I can drop it back down. I'll probably drop it down to like 64 is good right there. It's not too much. 60, 65. You know what? 66 is fine for me. Yeah, not too low. Escape that. Anyways, now we're gonna get out. Remember, guys, lock your vehicle. Just double tap. You should be able to just double tap, but you have to make it your personal vehicle every time. So you should be able to just double tap the E and it'll lock. The other day I was out here messing with a car and I walked away for a second. Come back, my car's gone and I couldn't get it back. I had to beg the guy. So you hold G, go to the little mechanic I showed you earlier, and then here you got a bunch of stuff. I mean, you could just right click it, replace, inspect, repair, remove. I replace normally. And these things do go bad. They'll break over time with the, lifetime and the wear and tear. And you'll have to replace it or repair it, whatever you want. But normally it's just easier to just replace it. Just put a whole new one in there. Um, you come down here and you just pick whatever motor. Lambo motor, Audi, Stroke, Dodge Viper motor, whatever. You're just going to find whatever motor you think you like. And all the motors have different sounds for them. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to craft. So here, let me actually just build one, craft one real quick. I'm gonna just find a Subaru motor, whatever one that they have. I'm not gonna go too in depth into it. And here we go. We're just gonna find just whatever Subaru motor we can find. Here we go, WRX-STI. So all the ingredients here, you just scroll down, you see how many of each you need, and then you just buy the ingredients, come back here and craft it. So that's why I'm able to craft them. I'll show you how to do that. Here, I'll just do that now actually. So you come over here. And this is in this particular shop. Some shops don't have the store in them. You have to go to a different store. So you do that, you hold E, and this little menu comes up here. This is shop. What I personally do, I just buy 100. When I log into the server in the morning or whatever I log into, I just buy 100 of everything. That way, I don't have the issue of when I come to buy stuff, I have to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now, today, I did not do that. I started recording immediately. And so some things I may have to buy. I'm just going to do a twin turbo kit. I'm going to do the HKS GT turbo here. Like I said, for the most part, I have all the ingredients. So I did turbo engine. Suspensions take longer. I'm going to do the transmission next. I'm just going to do a race all-wheel drive. So race transmission four-wheel drive. See it here. Boom. That's crafting. So I got engine, turbo, transmission. I'm going to do the brakes. I'm going to go with the Wildwood Racing. That's normally what I do. I don't think it matters really. But if you can see the levels on them, it says level 2 and all that kind of stuff. So I normally go with the 5W30. I don't really go crazy. If I have like a Dodge, like a Hellcat or something like that, I'll do the Royal Purple. But other than that, I just go with the 5W30, keep it simple. I've already got brakes, oil, and engine. I already got the turbo, the transmission. I'm going to go tires here. I usually do the Toyo Proxys. I almost said Yokohama. We'll do spark plugs, racing. And then I'll do here. I'm missing something. I did spark plugs. I did transmission. I did tires. I did engine oil and brakes. Suspension. I do these last because it takes forever. You can see the time here. It's the time that it takes to craft. So most of these were under a minute, except for the transmission, which takes the longest out of all of them. So usually you want to do the transmission and suspension last, and then everything else kind of just goes quick, 30 seconds, 40 seconds, whatever. They'll just craft on their own. You can do these kinds of different transmissions and stuff like that. Lifted, unlifted, lowered, whatever. I normally do track level 4, and it takes 2 minutes. It takes the longest. It's ridiculous how long it takes. So I'm gonna go up here. You might not see it up here on the right hand side, but on the back I know it's building because I saw it. So I'll come up here. I think the engine's already done, so we have to pop the hood. So we're gonna come here. Some vehicles, when you pop the hood, it won't actually physically pop the hood, but the car will know that the hood is up, and you'll just be able to just go on the side of the vehicle and just start modding it, do whatever. You need to have the hood open and mod. So you go hold G, come down here. I'm gonna do the engine because that one's already done. Now I just gotta find it here. The list here, the order on this list is a little different from the order from the other shop menu. And so you kind of gotta just slowly just look for it. Um, and they have motorcycle engines like you see right here, Kawasaki Ninja H2. So Honda Motors, Mitsubishi. I mean, you've got a wide. It's got. I mean, it's got to be one of the widest ranges of options that I've seen in any other server. I mean, quote me if I'm wrong, but from all the servers I've personally played, this has got to be. So you click on that, you come up here, and it'll say, you got to be close enough to the vehicle, whatever. Just hit E, and he'll start working on that motor. I like the design, the designers of these, man. They did a good job, and they got. I want to say that's the EJ 2.5 right there, because it is a STI. The WRX is 2014 and up. Started doing the FA20, but the WRX and STI 2014 and below both came with the EJ25 or the EJ 2.5 or 2.5, whatever that is. And so they both, WRX and STI, had a rumble. The only difference was obviously the intake manifolds and stuff were, this one's red and the other one's black plastic. This one's like red metal. Also the STI badging everywhere, and it came with a little bit of a tune. And the inside you had you were able to tune the differential on the STI, but not the WRX. So that's little small signs that you could tell the difference. But other than that, the motor was pretty much the same. But now the newer is from 2014 and up. The WRX is a different motor than the STI, so you don't get the rumble with the WRX unless you go unequal length headers. Do that aftermarket and that kind of stuff. Transmission's done. So for apart from crafting, this is a racer all-wheel drive here. Apart from the crafting, you also some vehicles for transmission you can't fix them from here. You have to no clip and get inside the vehicle and then do it, and then no clip out. But this one works just fine. The craft, however long it takes to craft, is how long it takes to install. And so the transmission, being that it takes a minute 30 to craft, it'll take about a minute 30 to install. So the engine and transmission are usually one of the longer ones that you need to do to install. Um, oh boy. Anyways, sorry about that. I got sidetracked on my phone. Um, these installs take longer. I normally do engine transmission first, as they take the longest, and then I do everything else afterwards as far as installing. As far as crafting, I craft suspension and transmission last, do everything else first. For the tires, rims, or tires, the tires and brakes and suspension, you have to go to each individual axle. Um, so I can show you that once you're done here. But it'll tell you. You can see right there on my You can see right here on my bottom screen it says transmission being installed. You'll see that in red there. And on top of your map, when it's done, it'll say install complete, or I forget what it says, but it'll say install complete or something like that. And so, man, just the customizations on it are just ridiculous. After I build this car, we're gonna take it up to the dyno so you guys can see that too. See, it says repair finished. So I'll come up here, I'll do this thing again, I'll do that. I didn't install the turbos. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. The one I bought, If you click on something that you haven't crafted, it'll just say not enough items, and then you know that you don't have that turbo. So for example, the Mustang motors, they have a lot of Ford Mustang motors. And so if you buy one on in the shop and you come to the menu to install it and you can't find it, just click on all of them individually until they finally just say that you've got that repair started. That's how you know you've got it. All right, so we're gonna go. I'm gonna do engine oil. I bought the high mileage, so the 5W30 comes up as high mileage on this other menu here, but in the shop it'll come up as 5W30 when you go to craft it. So just be on the lookout for that. The pictures are the same. Names are a little different, pictures are the same, so you'll be able to tell. So I did all the stuff that I could do at the engine bay here, so I don't have to move around. Now I'm gonna do the top. Actually, I got spark plugs to do. I bought the racing ones, so I'm gonna just do them here. Yeah, I do normally engine bay stuff first, get all out the way, and then I come and do the tires and suspension and brakes last, because for those you have to move around. So we'll come here. I'm gonna probably just do brakes first. And you can't like do you can't like do this brake and then cancel the repair and then do the tire and then cancel the repair and then go to the front one and do like brake and tire and suspension on the one wheel and then move to the next. You have to do them all one by one. I mean, as far as I know, at least. So you're gonna do the brakes like this. You're gonna do the brakes like this. Just gonna keep going. Alright, so I just did all the brakes. And you can tell when you have them up here because it won't say standard, so you'll know what you've already changed and what you haven't. Toyo Proxes. I'm already standing here on this side, so I'm gonna do that one. So personally, I've only been on this server for 3 days, so I don't know, excuse me, if these specific mods actually do a whole lot. Cause the dyno for me, at least the dyno is across the town, so I don't want to, get a car, spawn a car, no mods, take it to the dyno, see how much it has, then come back here, install all of these mods, then go back up to the dyno, see how much it has, and then tune it. I normally just get all this time-consuming stuff out of the way. All right, my bad. I didn't mean to get in it. At least it's locked, so it won't let me in. I usually do all the time-consuming stuff first, and then I go up to the tuner and tune it there. Boom, and then I'm done. I'm on the road. As you can see here on the bottom of the chat, it says 684 for a car meet. I'm gonna type in there and ask. And say if it's still happening. Sometimes they stay there for a long time and they, just kind of hang out. Sometimes they move and they do cruises and they'll cruise to different spots, like 3 or 4 spots and keep going. And then they do that. So I always ask if is it still happening. Sometimes when like later on in the nighttime, at least on the U.S. coast, so in U.S. when you go to like 6, 7, 8 p.m. it'll get more populated. The server will. Well, right now there's like 30 people in here. There'll be more in the evening. Once you get more people, there's more frequent meets. So like that guy will start a meet, and then 10 minutes from there, somebody will be like, "Oh, next meet at this place," and then, "Oh, next meet here, and next meet there," and there'll be tons of different meets just going on, just back to back to back. And so the chat keeps scrolling up. So I usually take screenshots of the meet so I remember, and I just ask, "Is that one still going? Is this one still going? Did everybody from here go to the next other meet?" Stuff like that. Last night, me and my buddies hosted a meet, and there was another meet that started like 10 minutes after ours, and there was more people there from the people that kept coming to ours said that there was more people at the other one, and so then I just chatted on the thing and said, "Hey, everybody in this meet migrate to the next one. We'll join meets." And I mean, it was a big turnout. It was so big, the game crashed for everyone. Literally, it was like almost a server-wide crash, and we all logged back in, and all our cars are spread everywhere. It was ridiculous. It was kind of funny, honestly, but confusing. So I got all my mods here. You know, we got that. I did the stancing already. I've done what I wanted to do to the car. I'm gonna unlock it here, and I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna close the hood. We're good. I'm gonna show you where the. So you go here, 598. Mind you, all this stuff that I'm showing you, I'm gonna go out the front door. As you can see, also actually, it sounds like an EJ motor, man. It's so ridiculous how nice it all sounds, and that twin turbo sounds nice. But anyways, like I was saying, all this stuff that I'm showing you won't really matter too much. Like I said, in 9 days when the server gets shut down. So I'm really bummed out that I wasn't able to find out about the server sooner, because I really love this. This is my favorite one for car guys, and it's just amazing, an amazing community, amazing server. But unfortunately, things are happening. So I missed my turn. I'm just gonna go this way. Ooh, I hit that guy. And interiors are really good also, so I'm gonna show you here. They're really good. Alright, so we're gonna come here. This is an all-wheel drive car, so we're gonna do that. But so normally you would just line the back tires up, make sure they're good. Just call it good. You're gonna T/dyno. T/dyno there. It'll start. I hold the e-brake so that my car doesn't move around too much. You hit enter, it says four-wheel drive. You hit enter again, and then you extend the front. So that's why you only want to line up the back, because the front will just, you can just move it. So I'm gonna do it that way. I'm gonna leave it there. I think that's good enough for me. I'm gonna hit enter again, and I'm gonna do, for sport, you do low, so left on the directional pad, and then you wait. Do not hit the gas yet, because you'll just go onto the screen. You wait till those straps come on, those yellow straps. Now you can hit the gas, and you'll just go from there. You'll know that you're done when at the screen it'll say enter for results. So you hit enter. I got about 252 horsepower, 296 for torque, and all those kinds of things. So now I'm going to hit left for laptop. You can also do the laptop in your car. You don't have to be in the dyno. You can do your laptop in the car on the road, but it won't tell you like torque and horsepower and all that. So I'm going to go 2.5 on that, 2.0 on this. I'm going to hit tune here. Now I'm going to go to brakes. I'm going to go 5.0 here. And then for suspension, you can tune it depending on like if it rolls over easy and that kind of stuff. You guys can figure that out later for drift cars, different builds, that kind of stuff. For this, for traction, I'm gonna go max traction, which is 3.7, and then 3.5 for this one. I'm gonna hit tune. Now that's tuned. Now I'm gonna hit right on the directional pad, and I'm gonna try again because now I've upped the horsepower and all of that. So. Yeah, I normally like these simple tunes, you know, simple color rims. I don't like the like crazy, like weird colors, crazy rims. So we've got about 2,155 horsepower, 2,300. A sweet spot for me on most of my cars are about 3,000, 3,500. Anything after that for me is pretty much uncontrollable, and it's just kind of pointless. A lot of people have 9,000 horsepower. They do whatever. That's on them. Me, I do that. So now that I got about 2,100 on the horsepower, um, max here is 3, so I'm just gonna go with the max, which is 3. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do the max for this, which is 2.5. Honestly, that's pretty much all I can do. I'm gonna tune it again, and we're just gonna run it again, boys. This Subaru went right here. It sounds like the turbo's sputtering kinda, and that happens in real life if you ever had a Subaru and you're lugging the turbo. It'll sputter like that, so it's kind of cool that that little details in there. Alright, so 2,800 horsepower. I really can't get too much more out of this, guys. I mean, I don't think so. So, I'm just gonna T/dyno to get out of here. Golly, I should have probably waited till the wheel stopped spinning. But alright, here we go. So we're gonna do that. It's quick. It is quick. I'm gonna put a license plate back on my car because I don't know why it's gone. That was weird. Whatever. We don't need a license plate, I guess. So now that that's done, we're gonna go to 684. We're gonna find this meet, which I've done a few meets here, so I know kind of where it is. Oh gosh, it's kind of quick now. Oh, there's a bunch of people here getting cars, I'm assuming. But yeah, that it's all-wheel drive, it literally just drives so nice. So that's a garage. This garage is all over the city. You can put your cars at. So matter of fact, I just tuned this car. So I'm gonna put it into the garage really fast, so that all the stuff I did to it saves, so that I don't lose all my stuff. I'm gonna go back here and we're just gonna pull it right back out. See, I got Super Snake, a C63, you know, wide body. I'm gonna just pull out a few cars here. I'm not gonna pull all of them out, but some cars have wonky physics, like this one. When you turn, it leans that way. So if I turn left, it leans left. Turn right, it leans right. So just be aware of that. Some cars will have wonky stuff. You guys, I want to say I've already seen my Super Snake, so that's that. And my Corvette, my wide body char. It's a Charger with a Demon motor, so it's a Demon Charger. I got a couple of pickup trucks, a bike, a Yamaha R1 stretched out. And you can do all the mods for all the vehicles, so you can change like on this you can like add a turbo to it, you know, the tires and all that stuff, just how I did in the garage for the Subaru here. Well, we're not gonna waste any more time with that. Fuel, you can go to the gas stations and get fuel, but I'm just gonna go and top up gas here. I'm gonna show you something really quick. It's a pop tune. It's basically a burble tune, so if you can see, it pops. You can hear it burble tuning. The annoying thing is, a lot of car meets do not allow them because they are loud and annoying. And so a lot of car meets will tell you not to have them. Also, it works great for this car. The burble tune does. But for some cars, I'm going to turn it off because I'm going to pull up to the car meet here. But for some cars, it will not work good. It'll start spitting flames. When you backfire, it'll spit flames. And what'll happen is it'll catch your exhaust on fire and the flames will just stay constantly shooting out. And so when you pull up to the car meet, you'll burn somebody that's standing behind you, or you'll burn the car behind you, or you'll just catch the grass on fire. So it's almost, for some cars it doesn't work, for some it does. So you just kind of got to play with it and test out which cars work for you and which don't. Gosh, there's a lot of people because my game seems to be lagging a little bit. Oof, there's tons of people. So some of the NPCs, as you can see, have like your Honda Civics. Like this guy here is a Honda Civic or an Acura. That's an NPC. That's kind of cool. So we're coming in, nice little Type R. Yeah, that's a nice car, man. So I have my voice chat on push to talk, and so they can't hear me right now, but when I do push to talk, they'll hear me. The music that you hear is coming from this bus. That is so dope. That is dope. We're just gonna take a screen little peek here. I'm gonna have to move here in a second for copyright. Nice little car meet with music. So you can put music in your car. I will not add music in my car. Gosh, I'm gonna have to move from this meet. I'm parked over here. So there's a lot of BMWs. A lot of people normally in this server normally have a lot of BMWs. So they do a lot of Euro meets and all that kind of stuff. It's ridiculous. I went to a Euro versus JDM meet yesterday, and out of the BMWs, 3 basic looking BMWs won. And I pulled up in that C63 wide body, which was the only Mercedes for 1 and the only wide body car for 2. So you would have thought I would have won just because I was set apart, but I guess I didn't. Anyways, so you're gonna go here. See, you can do laptop from here and tune your car like you did in the dyno. You just can't see how much power you're putting out like you did at the dyno, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna show you here the car radio. You just click on car radio, and what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to go to a song or a playlist on YouTube. So you can add a new song or a playlist, and you're gonna copy paste. I don't know if I still have music. Nope, I don't have music from last night. Anyways, so you're gonna control C the link for the YouTube song that you're wanting to play. You're gonna come here and you're gonna control V for paste, and you're gonna hit the save button. Once it does that, it'll add it. So then you can come here and you'll be able to see them like around here. And you just click on the music and it'll play whatever music you want that you have pulled from YouTube. That's kind of cool. You can also click on this here and turn the music down. Percentages will go up and down. So a lot of car meets will tell you, like this one right here says, please keep music under 10%. So you want to go down and turn the volume down 10%, whatever. Stuff like that. No pop tunes, so no burble tunes, no ramming into people. So just keep it clean when you pull up, stay soft, keep it respectful and fun, and whatever. So this one doesn't have a competition, but a lot of them have build competitions where you'll pull up and they'll judge the cars and they'll tell you who won or whatever. So that's kind of that. You can add a playlist, all that kind of stuff. But it's dope. You can pretty much play any kind of music. That's kind of how you do that, guys. So basically, yeah, man, just look in the chats, see where the meets are, put them on the map, do whatever. And yeah, just make your cars, set the plates, put them in the garage, customize them, do whatever, take them to the dyno. I've showed you all that. I'm going to go across the street here. I'm going to show you guys how to pump gas. You can use turn signals as well. I don't know if it's working on this one. They're not. But you can use turn signals on a lot of the cars. On the directional pads. Down is hazards, and then right and left, obviously right and left turn signals. So I can get gas here. Gonna get out here. You're gonna hold. You can either buy a jerry can or you can just grab the nozzle. Come up near wherever you think the gas tank is. It'll pop up. Just hit the E. It'll pump it. Some cars have the gas tank there, so it looks perfect, and obviously some cars don't. So now you're pumping your gas into the back seat, guys. So if you have kids in a car seat back there, I mean, they're gonna have a lovely drink, I guess. Percentage is full because obviously I topped it off before I came here. Oh, you can see my hazards are working now. So I put those. For some reason, they might not be working in the front. They just might not be working on the front, honestly. Yeah, they're just not working in the front. Alright, so we're done here with the gas. I've never pulled off with the gas pump in the car, so I don't know what happens. What the? Sir. Just would like to... Okay. You know what I'm going to do is grab this nozzle and return it. Okay. Let me try that again. Alright, anyways, we're lagging here a little bit, I guess. So I'm just going to drive off. Leave that pump like that. But that's how you get gas here. Your check engine lights will come down at the bottom and you'll have to repair your stuff. So the one way you can check is you can get out of the car, check here, and you're going to do that. And this will tell you what you can change on the road. So you can change your oil anywhere. You can change your spark plugs, your tires, and your brakes. But your motor swaps, transmission swaps, suspension, turbos, all that, you have to do in the shop. These are just maintenance. You can do maintenance on the road. My oil is a little bit burned up. Some cars burn the oil like almost insanely fast. Like it's ridiculous. And tires as well. My Mustang burns through tires and oil so fast it's ridiculous. God mode can't save you from these things. These things just happen. So you can check your levels. You know, go back to the shop, craft your oils, whatever, if you don't already have them in your inventory. I don't have a lot of stuff in my inventory as far as that, but see, 92 cylinder heads, full coil springs, so I can pretty much craft whatever I want, and I don't have to worry about it. I got some cash, 260,000. You don't really need cash. You need cash for like when people role play dealers. So when they go, oh, I'm gonna sell my car, 60,000, then that's when you really use your cash. You give it to them. You can have a phone here. So my wheel's having a little issues here because I'm lagging a little bit. So I'm just gonna hop in the car. Man, I just love that Subaru EJ sound. It's kind of cool how they put it in the game. I'm gonna show you guys a different spot also real quick while we do that. I'm gonna go to another spot and we'll go from there. So last night we had a really big car meet and it was up here. I want to say this is 442 postal on this server, but we came up here and we had that whole meet where I said that everybody kind of crashed. I thought I was gonna crash there, but normally where everybody crashed last night, like I was saying, we all crashed up here. There was, dude, at least 40 to 50 people up here. And then right before that meet, we had another meet in one of the spawned in maps called Japan, where you kind of just teleport to Japan. It's a modded server, obviously. We did a meet there, and it was ridiculous. It was 65 people. It was just amazing. We had fun, but we all came back here, and it was organized different. They had like little tents up and judge tents and shop tents where you can buy like merch and stuff, obviously. But we just parked everywhere, and we had tons of people. I wish I was recording it, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you here what I was gonna show you that I don't even remember. I don't remember what I was gonna show you guys. Your phone here, boom. You can post tweets. I guess you got Google Chrome tweets. It'll be like in-game tweet, not like a real life. I go here. I got contacts. I got a couple of people, so send messages. But if you want to know somebody's on the server and you can't see them on the server on the chat, they haven't chatted, you just call their phone. If they answer, they answer. Or you can also go into a frequency like this and just basically tell them, hey guys, join the frequency every day. So you go like that. Nobody's on this one. Nobody's on that one either. So you just try different frequencies, whatever the case may be. So with the radios, you can talk to them anywhere they are on the map. You're going to want to hold left alt. You see there, it turns yellow up top, and your thing comes up, and you talk. Your hand holds the walkie-talkie, and you'll hear the chirp. So you'll know that you're talking on the walkie-talkie. People that are next to you can still hear you talking on the walkie-talkie. So if, say, your buddy's across the map, and you're talking to him about the guy standing next to you, the guy standing next to you will hear you talk about him to your buddy on the radio. The only difference is that your buddy across the map will be able to hear you from across the map. So that's kind of how that works. See here my left turn signal, my right turn signal, and then my hazards. I don't know why it's not working up front though. No, not even with the lights on. So I guess it only works on back. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much like a quick little tour and slight guide to code 9.4 on FiveM. Um, if you join their Discord, I know they did say that they might migrate their server and open up a server on Assetto Corsa, so I guess look forward to those videos. I'm gonna have to buy Assetto Corsa now and kind of see if they start up a server or whatever, but I'll probably be on No Hezi and the Drag Highway, that kind of stuff. Maybe Slap Train servers. I don't know what servers he's on, but I'll kind of be on there. But I'll do a little couple of videos on there, so we'll do that. Also, I may do a video on another server because there's still servers that have the real life cars that you can join until they get shut down, obviously. So we might be hopping server to server. I might do videos on those servers. I might not. Who knows? I might do videos on a server with the original GTA cars, so you can see how the mods work on those regular cars. Which actually, so the F5 menu is where you get your add-on cars, so like your real life cars here in this server at least. Um, and then you can go to vehicle options, vehicle spawner, and these are the GTA cars. That makes sense now? So you can still use GTA cars, but coming here on other servers, they have removed all the real life cars and only have GTA cars. So that's kind of how that works. But yeah, guys, I'm glad I could show you this stuff before the server shuts down. I'm sad that I joined it 3 days ago and now I only have 9 more days to play. I really love it. It's so immersive. I feel more sad for the guys that have been playing this server for years and now have to shut it all down. Um, so it is what it is, guys. But thanks for watching the video, and try and get on the 9.4 server. Just look up code 9.4 or 9-4 on FiveM and join their 9.4 public server. There's a public one, a private one. Join the public one. Just give it a try, guys. I'm sure you'll love it. But you have 9 days left, so go on and try it, guys, and just enjoy it. Enjoy the map. Have fun. Subscribe, like, comment down below. Let me know anything that you want me to try, anything like that. Just let me know, guys. Check it out. Catch you later. Alright guys, now for the sponsor here, we're looking at True MX. For you motorheads out there that want to get some riding gear, want to be cool and flashy on the track just like I am, I also purchased True MX. But yeah, go ahead and check out True MX. Go to truemx.com right now. And go ahead and check them out. They got pants, jerseys, gloves, bunch of cool stuff, military camos, all kinds of stuff. I mean, they're just really cool. They got some retro stuff. They got some reds, black and whites, different colors. Just go ahead and check them out, guys. Go ahead and check them out. And then for your discount code, you can go ahead and put RM20 on the discount code. So you can do like this right here. Just go ahead and use RM20 for the discount code, and that'll get you a 20% off. All right, guys. Here we go. Boom. RM20 discount code 20%. Go ahead and check them out. TrueMX.com.